Hi, today I wanted to show you how to make a very special lemonade made with cornflowers. You can see there is a field of annual weeds, a wildflower meadow, and this is cornflower, Cyanus sagatum, the old name, Centaura cyanus. It used to be a very common weed growing in fields, in cereal fields, but now fields are sprayed with chemicals. You see, this is a typical modern wheat field, which is devoid of any flowers. And on the other side of the road is my collection of annual weeds, and these weeds used to be growing within cereals. So now it's more difficult to find this flower, but you can still find it in large places sown by cities or by roadsides, and you could use it to make lemonade. This used to be quite fashionable in Poland in the first half of the 20th century, when cornflowers were very common and sugar became cheaper. It's not like an ancient dish. I don't know who invented it, but it probably has the origins similar to elderflower lemonade. The moment that sugar was cheaper in the 19th century, people started experimenting with lemonades. And I realize it's not so common outside Poland. In Poland, a lot of old people would tell you that children will make this lemonade. They would use sugar and flowers, so it was fermenting, so it had some alcohol, but the alcohol content wasn't very high. So the first thing you do is collecting flowers. I must mention that you collect only the blue part, the petals, and don't collect the green part, because the blue part has better taste. So you see, now I collected enough for the lemonade. I would suggest to use not less than a quarter of the volume of the drink, and you can even collect nearly the whole jar if you make it in a jar, or the whole bottle. But it's got very nice, gentle flavor, not very strong. So it's not like with elderflower that you just get one inflorescence and then it gives a lot of flavor. So you use more. And this is all just a rule of thumb. I mean, the amount of sugar in the past, in some recipes, people would tell me that kids would use just like a few teaspoonfuls of sugar for a jar like this. But actually I use more. I use like 100 gram per liter to make a stronger drink with more fizz, with more alcohol, and also just so that I don't worry that it turns into vinegar, because the danger is if you use not enough sugar, it might turn sour. And I use a small pinch of yeast. It makes fermentation quicker, faster, but actually you could also wait, and after a few days natural yeast will take over, and you might get a naturally fermented drink, especially if you give more sugar, because if there's not enough sugar, it might turn into vinegar. And the color would turn from blue to pink eventually. So now we top it with water. Okay, completely full. And now we wait. It has to be closed well. You can check after 2 days how much gas there is. It will turn eventually pink. First blue and then pink. It's been 4 days. It's a rainy day today. I got a bit wet. It's ready. It's fizzy. It's fizzy, like when you open it and you can see the gas going out. Smells really nice. Smells flowery. You could leave it a day or two so that it ferments, produces more gas. It really tastes good now. Look, the lemonade is ready and it's fizzy inside. You see when we open it. Okay. It's hissing, yeah, open it. Yeah. Gas is flowing, yeah, it's gassy.